All right, go ahead and fill up the cup as much as you think you can.
Okay. Right there.
You think you can fill it up anymore?
No.
What will happen, do you think, if you add more water to it?
It would spill.
You think it would spill? All right, well, let's try to add just a little bit more water.
Okay.
Let's add, hold on 1 second. Let's add 10 milliliters of water. So find the 10 ml. And then I want you to try to add it just a little bit at a time. All right.
It's not spilling yet, but if we add a little more, it's going to...
You think it might overflow? Let's try to add 5 milliliters this time. All right.
That's a little overflow.
Add it in very slowly. All right, so it just starts to overflow.
And there's no water at the side, but
Can you see at the very top?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the very top of the glass. Don't touch it. Look at the very top of the glass.
There's a lot of water on it.
Do you see how the water is actually above the top of the cup?
Yeah.
Go down to like eye level.
Yeah, it is.
That's called surface tension.
Oh.
See if you can add just a little tiny bit more water. Just 1 drop or 2.
Okay. Well, it's...
So the overflow is just a tiny bit,
But
but
it's...
right now, look, if you get eye level, you can see how the water makes like a little dome above the glass.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. That's called surface tension.
It's like it's frozen.
All right, measure out 10 milliliters of water.
1.
All right.
10. Okay.
And then this is another way that you can see the surface tension of water. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in here and you're gonna put your finger on top of the straw and it picks up a little bit of the water and just very gently let it out to make a drop. Do you see the drop of water?
Mm-hmm.
So the drop of water, it stays in that shape because of the surface tension of the water. The skin of the water holds it in that shape. Let's do one more. All right. Here's your straw.
One try.
Good job.
Oh, okay, that one didn't work.
So now I want you to add another drop of water to one of the drops and see what happens. What do you think is going to happen?
It's gonna expand.
Okay. Oh, did the water tension break?
Yes. Because of the pressure of the other water. Oh, thank you.
Try to get a little bit more water. You have to let go of the top of the straw. Let go of the top of the straw. Now there you go. Now try to connect 2 of those little droplets and see what happens. See, ooh, the water tension, what did the water tension do that time?
Expanded, but it did not pop or like break.
I'm trying to put 2 of those together and see what happens. Oh my goodness.
It's a huge water tension, which is what we saw with the cup. Because as we added the water tension kept expanding and expanding.
Until it finally
made a huge one.
And then it
popped.
Very good.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
And these are staying still because of water tension. And as you added that one, it had more pressure. So it popped the water tension.
Very good. Okay, So we saw the surface tension. Now we're going to talk about why that happened. So why do you think the water in the cup made that little dome shape right above the cup like that?
Well, I thought it because the cup has that ring around it, like the ring.
Around the cup.
And I think the water and the ring were like bouncing on each other. Like the water was just right so it can balance right on that ring. If you would have filled it all the way up with this water bottle, it would be the same effect, but it would overflow.
So go ahead and fill up the cup with water. Well, let me get you some water. All right, and you can fill it up like halfway.
Halfway.
All right.
Okay.
So what we're gonna try to do is not break the surface tension of the water and get the paper clip to float on top of the water.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can do that. Man, this is tough. All right, so we need to gently lower. So this is gonna kind of act like a little
Hook.
and then we're gonna.
So what if does water tension or surface tension like form in lakes?
I think it's everywhere. All right, let's see. Ah, it sank. Let's see if we can get it to do it with a penny. Ah, this is tough.
Almost.
Well, that still went through the it still broke the surface tension. It's just floating. It's not on top of the water. Because if it was on top of the water, it wouldn't, you would see the surface tension bend like that. You see how it's bending? But you wouldn't see it break. Like it wouldn't float. It would just sit on the top. Let's see. It's doing it!
It is?
It's sitting right on top of the surface tension.
Nothing.
Oh no, it's a little bit in the water.
Well, look, like the water's.
It's starting to bend around it. You see how the surface tension is bending?
That's cool.
All right, let's see if we can do it with something else. See if we can do it with. What else can we try to do it with? That didn't work.
Maybe.
Here, you try to do it with the rubber band. See if you can just get it to sit on the top of the water. You did it! Oh, it's kind of still floating.
Yeah, but the water's bending around it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's right. You see it? It's like water is like forming all around.
I do see that.
It's like the water's holding it.
Very good, Hayden. Good observation. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we add another rubber band. Let's see how many rubber bands it can hold until it breaks. Since we don't have a paper clip.
Ooh, that one worked because look. It's
Oh wow, that one's
bending around.
really sitting on top of it. Wow. Okay, now let's try another one. Ooh. Okay.
It looks like the Mickey Mouse fan. H-O-O.
HHO?
H-H-O. Yeah.
H2O? Are they all just gonna float?
Don't know if it's gonna pop.
There you go. Push them down and see what happens. Break the surface tension. Oh, okay. Look, God, they are starting to sink now because you broke the surface tension. Wow, that's cool.
Surface tension, what I learned is it's like a hand, but not. So if you gently place it, it would hold it. But if you push, it'll fall, it'll go underwater. Which that happened with the rubber bands. As we put it in really, really gently, and then it worked. But as soon as we put the straw in, it popped and all of them went underwater.